welcome everyone.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Summer with Summer Craig Jewelry. I have an exciting guest that I want all of you to meet. You know, God has called us to really connect and love others. And this organization that you're about to learn more about is Hannah Care Package. Jessica here is the founder, and it's an amazing story. So hang tight with us. We're going to be here for about 5 or 10 minutes to explain to you exactly what this organization does and how you might be able to get involved. Jessica, introduce them to who you are and what your organization's about.
Yeah, so I'm Jessica Ball, and I am the founder of Hannah's Care Packages. I'm from here in Richmond, Kentucky, and I've been here for about 12 years. My husband and I and my 3 kids. We deliver care packages to families who have children in the hospital for long periods of time. In these situations, it's a lot of times people have been rushed, their kids have been rushed to the ER and they don't have anything with them, toothbrush, shampoo, or anything like that. So these packages will have toiletries, their basic necessities, blankets, snacks, and that sort of thing so that the parents can take care of themselves. The kids are taken care of in the hospital. The hospital gives them everything that they need. And so we want to take care of the parents so that they can focus on their children. So, they're a lot of times they're not brushing their teeth. They're not able to take a shower. Sometimes they don't eat but once a day. And so we're here to connect with them, bring them some love and some encouragement and some hope, and just be with them throughout that time.
What inspired you to want to start this organization?
Well, my husband and I are powerlifters for an organization called Relentless. And Relentless raises money for children who have life-altering illnesses through the sport of powerlifting in Detroit and Minnesota. And just being involved in that organization and meeting the families that we raise the money for. I was talking with one of the moms, and she told me, I pack everything for Kate when we go to the hospital. And then I get to the hospital and I've forgotten my toothbrush.
Mm-hmm.
And she's all the way in Texas from Minnesota. So, then she's got to go find the gift shop if they're open at that time and try to find a toothbrush. And a lot of times they charge you, $4 or $5 for something as small as a toothbrush.
Mm-hmm.
And so I came home after our meet, and God just really laid it heavy on my heart that I needed to be taking care of the families. I needed to be doing something for the parents. Just making sure that they're loved and they know that they're important too, because they forget about themselves at this point. Mm-hmm. And so just talked with some other people in the organization, and one of the other lifters had posted on the Relentless Facebook page that the moms and dads were on her mind, and she was praying for them. And I messaged her and I said, hey, God has laid this on my heart. I wonder if you can help me execute it and try to get, this off the ground. And she said yes. And her name is Shauna Smith, and she's my partner in this whole organization. And this
was, how long ago was that?
2 years ago.
So 2 years ago.
Years.
When God laid it on your heart.
Yeah.
Like,
actually, He laid it on my heart 3 years ago.
Oh, really?
And sometimes, we don't listen to what God tells us to do, and that's, He just keeps at you. He just kind of chips away. And finally, I said, okay, God, I got you. I hear you. So 2 years ago, we opened the doors for Hannah's Care Packages, and it has just grown so quickly. We have 4 or 5 major chapters that deliver in large areas, and then we've delivered over 500 packages all over the U.S. in about 20 different states.
So how did both of you manage all that?
We have a lot of amazing volunteers.
Okay.
A lot of amazing volunteers. So we don't personally hand deliver each package. What we do is we find people in those areas where the packages need to go.
Uh-huh.
We explain to them what we do, and we ask if they'd like to be a part and help deliver that package personally, because we want that personal touch. We don't want to just go and just drop off a package to somebody.
Gotta love my phone during an interview.
That's okay. And that would be mine too. So
little phone ring on the side there.
So we don't want to just have the hospital drop off the package. We want it to be a personal connection.
Mm-hmm.
So we ask other volunteers and people in those areas, and then they go deliver the packages for us, and they connect with those families. And it's just amazing to see how, it's a ripple effect almost.
Right.
We started this organization, and then we have probably up close to 50 people that have delivered at one point or another.
Wow.
And anybody can deliver a package. You just have to, if you want to deliver a package, somebody. I mean, it's just contact us.
You told me a story which I thought was just, I mean, talk about heart pulling, heart tugging, but it was a mother who had a child that passed away, and she received a care package from you.
Yeah.
And she then contacted you, and she was like, how do we give, how do we get involved and do what you did for us?
We have had so many people, be involved in this organization, and we are so blessed. But some of the ones that really touch my heart and really move me are the parents that receive a package.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, we've actually had a couple do this when their child passes away.
Mm-hmm.
They're so moved by the connection that we've made with them, and just what our organization does, that they have come back to us and they've said, how can I be involved? How can I give back? I need to do this to heal. And so we have had those parents actually deliver packages to other families. It's amazing to see that, like I said, that connection, that ripple effect from.
Can you see why God was pulling on your heart?
Absolutely. Every day, every day, I see it. I'm just like, it's speechless most of the time. I have families whose kids have received chemo. They're in chemo. We visit them. We bring them a package. We've connected with them, and we have them over here at the house. We do different events where we're all together, and it's just we've become a big family.
Yeah.
And they'll contact me after treatment's done and say, hey, how do we give back? And so I've actually had several instances where the child has come with me and shadowed me and delivered packages with me to other kids to help ease those kids' mind and to help, it's wonderful. So, yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And we were a part of the blanket parties, because you do blanket parties.
We do.
Those blankets are awesome. They're like the fuzzy fleece blankets. You can get those, inexpensive at any hobby shop.
Oh, yeah.
And they're very easy to make. So that's one easy way to get involved, is making those awesome blankets.
Yeah, blanket making parties are a big hit. They're a lot of fun. They're easy to do.
Easy.
I mean, any age pretty much can do them. So, they're a lot of fun. And those are one of the biggest items that we always need, because we always try to have a blanket in the packages for, typically they're for the parents, but, parents are always like, here, and they put it on the child. So,
what are some of the other unique things that they love having, other than the blankets and the typical toiletries and such?
So we have, a lot of times we'll have Girl Scout troops get involved. We have schools that'll get involved, elementary schools, and they will do cards. We've got some Christmas cards, as a matter of fact, that are going in our Christmas packages, and they'll make cards to the families, and so we'll put those in the packages. It's neat to see the community get behind these other families. They don't even know them, they just want to make a card and make their day, make them feel better.
Wow.
So they'll make cards to put in those packages, and I love it when we get those cards and I look through them, and some of the stuff, especially the younger ones, it's really neat to see our younger generation show them how to be loving and to be compassionate and to give back to their community, because I think that is so important.
And sometimes they don't know how to do that, or parents don't know how to get their kids involved, and that is an easy way.
Oh, yeah.
Is to get kids together to write cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't cost anything.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Some paper and some glitter. We've got lots of glitter on these cards for Christmas. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So what has been the most rewarding so far? You've delivered how many packages, did you say?
Well, I personally have not delivered.
Well, the organization.
Yes. I had a couple of first graders. You delivered 500? No, I have not delivered 500 packages. No. There's no way in this world I could do that on my own. Yeah, so 500 packages all over the U.S.
How do you manage that? Is that through, because I remember you telling me through Facebook groups, you have like ambassadors in every city where there's a children's hospital?
In our major cities, we do have, so it's a little more tedious to form a chapter. We do have a chapter here in Kentucky, and which we service all of the Kentucky hospitals at that point, all the way over to like Bowling Green and all the way up to close to Vanderbilt, which is a lot of where that end of Kentucky goes. So we have Kentucky, we have Knoxville, we have Minnesota, which is a huge chapter. We have CHOP, which is Philadelphia, and we have smaller chapters like Nashville and Cincinnati and Louisville and regional areas. We have other people who've expressed wanting to start chapters in New Jersey, places like that. And so, just if that's something that you would be interested in, we would need somebody who would want to head that up. Be me, basically, in that state is what we're looking for in those areas to form a chapter. But yeah, so we just have volunteers, and we have group messages on Facebook where we connect with the families are referred to us on our website, and then we take those referrals and give them to the volunteers so that they can deliver in that particular area.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it's kind of a networking thing, I guess, is the way you can kind of look at it, because there's, like I said, no way that I could do it by myself. So I rely on other people and network with them, and then they network with people. So ripple effect.
And then they can always contact you through Hannah's Care Packages online.
Absolutely. Yes. We have
Facebook message, that kind of thing.
Yes.
If they have a calling on their heart right now, you can message Jessica here.
Yeah, it's Jessica at hannahscarepackages.org. Yeah. You can go to our website, hannahscarepackages.org, and you can refer a family that way. That is the only way, by the way, that we can deliver a package, is if they are referred to us. Okay. So there's specific criteria that we have to have in order to deliver the package, and that is on our website. And you just submit the information, and it sends me an email, and I'll get a package out. And then I'll connect with you and let you know it's been delivered.
So in any way that we've learned today on what might you be interested in helping, let her know.
Yeah.
So
please.
So she's a part of my Some Are Special for Summer Craig Jewelry, because she is the change that we want to see in the world. She's taken action to help serve parents and children with terminal illness and life-altering sickness or other situations. And she answered God's calling, which is not always easy to do. So we want to support her in every way that we can. And I have a set of jewelry where 40% of all of the proceeds will go straight to Hannah's Care Package. And it's Be Anchored collection on summercraig.com. And so you can search for Anchor and you'll see all of these pieces, and we'll have more information here. Look at me, I'm opening your gift.
Oh, well, that's okay. I mean, if you want
not totally opening
it. And I should probably explain the whole anchor thing, just so that people understand why we
that's a good
use
idea.
The anchor.
Yeah. That would be a good idea.
Yeah. So the anchor, we chose the anchor because it's a symbol of hope, universal symbol for hope. And, we wanted something that would move people to change, to be the change. And so the anchor for us is just being anchored in who you are and what you believe in, what you love and what you do. Just be anchored in that. An anchor, what does an anchor do? It keeps you from moving, right?
That's exactly right.
And so whether that be your faith or whether that be, whatever it can be anything. That's what we love about it. It's just universal. And so, so the anchor is, you'll see it everywhere. You'll see it on our shirts, on our logos. It's everywhere in my house, literally.
Yeah, it is.
So,
anchor on the tree. Did I see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's back there. So, but yeah, so the anchor is that universal symbol for hope. And that's why we chose the anchor. Just that hold us steadfast in the storms, of life.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So open up your set of jewelry.
Okay, here we go.
What you think? Might be a little tangled. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
So this is an oak wood that is cut into an anchor and painted blue.
These are so adorable. I don't know. I learned. Look at me. I'm being
and they're very
professional.
lightweight. Yeah, you can put it up to the screen.
Oh, there
yeah,
we
that's
go.
good. Yeah.
How cute are those?
Super lightweight.
They're very
casual.
light. Would you like me to put them on?
Sure.
Okay.
We'll open up everything.
Oh yes, that's
and
probably
then we'll
a good
put
idea.
it on
Okay.
because people might want to scoot on out.
Try not to bore you guys. Okay. Let's see. There we go. So this
And this is just a
is
shorter.
absolutely adorable. Look at that sideways anchor.
Yeah. So Jessica helped collaborate with me on this design, so she knows what she likes, and that's a good thing. But I can work with people that don't know what they like and give them ideas.
And this is,
and we came up with that.
So it's so lightweight, and I love the fact that you can make it as long or as short as you want it. So
it goes from 18 to 20.
That is so
adjustable.
Cute.
And
then we have this
cute bracelet.
Adorable bracelet.
I could put that on you.
Okay, I'll let you put that on me.
I mean, without the tag, you'll be able to put it on yourself. But Let's do this because it's better to show them how this fits. It's a little bit bigger than the earrings. The anchor is.
Oh my gosh!
Show them that. Super cute.
I keep
and it's oxidized sterling over steel, guys. So the steel metal, it's because it's steel, it won't ever turn. And then the oxidized sterling over it gives it a matte silver. So it's
I can't get over how lightweight it is. I mean, it is literally like, I mean, I love jewelry, but if it's real heavy, it's hard for me to wear. So this is like perfect. Is that not adorable?
So put on the long necklace because that's more exciting than anything.
This is so cute. I love this. Oh, look at that, you guys. Which it doesn't really go with my shirt, but that's okay.
That's all right.
I dress up during the week just like Summer does, so.
So you can have
and
that.
look, it is going to go with so much different stuff because of all
the
the
show them up close how that works. And they'll see a picture online, but it's turquoise and then that wood and then the red coral and turquoise and crystal, like a navy crystal here. So
it is so pretty.
And then you can double this. Let me show how that works.
Okay.
Because you can double it. You can wear it with and without the pendant.
Ah, did you see that? She just took the pendant off. That's so
you
cool.
Can wear it with and without. Because some outfits you might not want a pendant. So you can wear it double just like that.
Oh my goodness.
Turn it around and adjust it a little bit.
Yeah.
So you don't have the clasp in the front, but you get the gist.
Oh, that is so cute.
So
look at that. I'll get my hair out of the way.
It was fun to make all of that for you, Jessica.
I love it.
And thank you for all that you do to help
so much.
These parents in such a time of need.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's exciting to see all that's come about since answering God's calling 2 years ago.
Yeah, and even since we've talked.
I know.
So
I know.
So tell everybody how they can purchase this, by the way.
Oh, yeah. You can get online at summercraig.com, and she'll be on my homepage tomorrow afternoon. But if you're there today, you can go out and just search for Anchor, and you'll see her collection come up.
And I'll post a link on my live stream as well so that you guys can find it too. So, very exciting.
So we're excited.
Yay.
So, anyway, thanks everyone for joining us, and we will be back with you later. See you, everybody.